There was a girl who possessed a magical ability to turn anything into gold. With this power, she first transformed everything in the manor into glittering gold. Before her mother could come to her senses, the girl used her magic and suddenly arrived in the city. After arriving in the city, she turned the stones on the street into gold and handed them to a passing woman. However, the woman didn't believe it was real gold at all and walked away without even taking a look. Then, the girl tried to give the gold to a man. The man stared at her for quite a while and finally threw the gold onto the ground and turned away. The girl was very puzzled and couldn't figure out why people were not interested in gold. Just at that moment, a beggar nearby saw the girl sitting on the ground and mistook her for a fellow beggar. So, out of kindness, he shared the little food he had with her. After the girl devoured the food and licked her lips, saying that she was still hungry, the beggar had no choice but to hand her the 2 coins he had just begged for. Curious, the girl asked the beggar why he was begging there every day. The beggar told her truthfully that his son was seriously ill and all the family's savings had been used up, so he could only seek help here. Knowing that the beggar needed money to treat his son's illness, the girl immediately used her ability to turn the beggar's begging bowl into a golden one. The beggar was so shocked that he couldn't believe what was happening in front of him. In order to sell the golden bowl to get the money for his son's treatment, the beggar followed the girl into a gold shop. However, the shop assistants, seeing their shabby clothes, were about to drive them out. The beggar was extremely disappointed and was about to leave. The girl was very angry at this and demanded that the shop assistants test the purity of the golden bowl. Just as an impatient shop assistant was taking out the testing tools, the shop owner suddenly appeared. He recognized at a glance that it was a bowl made of real gold. After the appraisal, the shop owner offered 1 million to buy the golden bowl. The beggar was so excited after getting the money because he could finally save his son. But when he turned around to thank the girl, he found that the girl had already disappeared without a trace. What the beggar didn't know was that a bead on the girl's wrist had lost its luster due to using the magic this time. Meanwhile, in the distance, the girl's mother happened to see her daughter's figure and then realized that her daughter was actually the chosen one with the gift of wealth bestowed by fate.